What's good, everybody? Time for a DL short. So, when I'm out and about and I'm doing my thing, right? I always dress appropriately, and when in doubt, I step it up a bit, right? So, we're gonna talk a little bit about style, and when I talk to a lot of brothers out there, man, that's the biggest question. Like, well, whenever people come with me for the quote unquote for the coaching, right? Because you guys know I don't do Zoom calls or anything like that. When you deal with me, we go out into the streets, we go outside, we get into the trenches. And the first thing that I do when I have a client is say, "Hey, man, meet me at this place." It'll normally be a slightly upscale lounge, and I'm there. I'm always early, of course. If you're not there 15 minutes early, you're late in my book, right? And a lot of people have heard that, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm dressed. Generally speaking, I'm wearing, maybe I have a tie on. Uh, I'll have on some nice jeans, some nice shoes, nice accessories, nice belt, a nice timepiece. I'm a hat guy, so I have on some sort of hat, right? Normally, when I'm walking around or I come into the place, they think I own the place or they think I'm in charge, right? So, and it's always a conversation starter. If I'm sitting there and I'm looking to roll, I'm looking nice, I'm sitting there, I'm feeling good. Women will place themselves in your orbit. They'll come over and they'll want to talk to you. Oh, wow, you look really nice. Where are you going or where are you coming from or whatever? It's like, oh, every now and then you should just come out and be a gentleman. You want to look like a proper gentleman. It's normally what I say. They start laughing, we start talking. When I'm out with my people, the guys are always asking me, like, man, how is it so easy for you to meet these women or start conversations with people in general? And I tell them it all goes back to your style and the way you carry yourself and being able to listen and know when to talk and when not to talk. So let's talk about style. Kevin Samuels had it right. Whenever you saw that brother, man, he was dressed to the nines. Now, Kevin was a fashion person. I don't really care about fashion. I don't care about brands. For me, it's about the individual, man. What look do you want? And that's what I tell people. Like, when you come, you work with me, I'm gonna tell you that, man. You got to figure out your look. They're like, well, what look is my look? Hey, bro, I don't know you. Right. But I will tell everyone this. Start out by getting yourself a three-piece suit. A lot of people are like, hold on, man. I don't have that kind of money. I'm like, listen, you don't have to drop a bag. You can get yourself a decent three-piece suit for about $100. You know what I mean? Certainly for under $150. And you can do that at your local retail store or you can do it online. So check this out right here. So here are some basic suits. And when you do this, man, you want to get yourself basic colors, man. You want to get a black one or a blue one, a gray one, or a brown one. Keep it simple. Those are really easy to match. And people are asking me, like, well, why do I want to get a suit? Well, if you get a three-piece, that gives you a pair of trousers, right? You got your pants, you got your vest, and you got your jacket. And you can use that to work yourself into any situation. I'm rarely wearing a complete suit. If I am, I'm doing something business or I'm going to something proper, something political or something like that, when I will have on a total suit head to toe. But in general, like this weekend, it's going to be cold in Central Florida, cold for Central Florida. It's going to be like down in the 50s, which is cold down here. I'll be able to put on an overcoat with a vest. So I have on a vest, an overcoat. I'll probably have on a tie. I can do a bow tie or a standard tie if I want to. I'll have either a tie clip or a tie bar to kind of accentuate that. Sometimes I'm wearing open collar shirts, so I have to tie a Windsor. Most of the time I don't. And I'll just go out, and wherever I go, trust me, I'm going to meet some folks. So right here's some basic ideas on getting yourself a suit, man. I just typed it in a Google search. So here you are. You have blazers in here for like $39, $100 here for a three-piece traditional looking suit here on Tuxaro. I have no idea who they are, but I mean, it looks good. The quality is not going to be there because, of course, you're not spending the money. If you want a quality suit, you're going to be spending upwards of $700. And you have to pick the material out and all that and get, a lot of those are custom made. But if you're going to just go out, get yourself a nice little suit, something like this or something like this, and you go and get it tailored, right? You go get the alterations done. It's going to cost you a few extra bucks. For less than $200, you got yourself a nice three-piece. You can wear the vest with your jeans, right, and a button-up shirt, or you can wear the pants, like the nice slacks with some nice shoes, and you can do like a mock turtleneck kind of thing, right? There's so many different looks and styles. If you don't know what your look is, watch some vintage movies, watch some James Bond stuff, right? Open up a fashion magazine or just look at some pictures, right? Look at the thumbnail I put up there. It doesn't take much. A nice collared shirt, maybe a vest, a jacket, some decent shoes, and a hat or whatever, and you're good to go. If you go out looking the way I look right now, and you're wondering why you're not getting women to talk to you, it's because you're looking like this, wearing a t-shirt. This is a shout out to the 513, man. That's the Cincinnati area code, Southern Ohio. And this is a Cincinnati Bearcats t-shirt. Shout out to the Bearcats. We're having a rough season this year, but it is what it is. If I'm going to a sports bar to watch a game, okay, I can wear this. If I'm going to a barbecue, okay, I can wear this. But if I'm going out to a lounge, if I'm going out to a higher end establishment and I'm wearing something like this, come on, bro. No one wants to talk to you. It's going to make your mission that much harder if your mission is to meet women. The better you look, the more pronounced your style, the easier it'll be to at least get the conversation started, right? Don't take my word for it. Get yourself a nice pair of jeans, a nice button-up shirt, couple accessories, some nice shoes. Try not to wear those trainers, those Jordans or whatever. People do that, but I don't. And just go out. Go post up at the local bar. Go, like, not just a hole-in-the-wall bar. Go to like a little upscale joint. Sit by the bar, order yourself a drink, and see what happens. Make sure your hair is nice. Make sure you got some good cologne on, right? You want to present yourself in such a way that it makes it difficult for people not to come say something to you, bro. And keep your eyes open, man. Give that a shot. But style is very important. Gentlemen, y'all need to work on y'all style. I see y'all out here in these streets. I see y'all in these trenches, and you look horrible. You look horrible. You look like me. No, this is me sitting in the house in my attic talking to my computer. When I go outside in the real world, I am dressed properly. When in Rome, keep that in mind, right? Women love to see a guy who has a little bit of style about him, who's dressed properly. It gives him a little bit of a gentleman aura. They're going to come over and say, what's up? Trust and believe. So $100, $150, get out there, get yourself a nice little starter suit, three-piece. Mind you, basic colors, man. Black, blue, brown, or gray. Get you some cool little accessories, nice belt, nice shoes. Get yourself a little watch. It doesn't have to be a high-end timepiece. Just get yourself a nice watch that kind of looks good, and give that a shot, man. And hit me up. Let me know in the comments if you were successful or not. That's the first part. That's a good start. Then comes the conversation, and we'll have to talk about that at another time, right? So do me a favor, get out a shot, man. Let me know how it works out for you. I'm DL Saint, man. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.